Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today we're gonna talk about this very basic piece. This is a GD-X6900 series G-Shock watch, which I already unboxed a few times on the channel before. I already modded this type of model before, and I already show you guys how this thing operates as well in this exact colorway. You can check my previous video, which I will be linked down in the description box down below as well, where I custom painted this series into a kermit green. I didn't show how I did that, but just the final result. And one of you guys did leave a comments in that video asking me how or what type of paint they should use if you want to customize your G-Shock watch. And you know what, straight away I'm gonna answer that is that just using a airbrush. You cannot use a spray can at all when you're customizing a G-Shock, although that method will be very cost efficient, but just know that that won't work at all. You're just gonna waste all your money by doing that. So far there are no method that I know of, at least, that gonna allow us to have a permanent paint on our G-Shock watch. I don't think even Casio G-Shock factory are able to do so, and as you can see on this used up GD-X6900, specific reference number would be the FB series, which is one of the oldest model out there, which could be tell by looking at the buttons on the sides. Newer released GD-X6900 model will come with a resin buttons. In this case it comes in metal, so that's how you know this is like the first generation model of this series. Anyway, back to the paint coloring style. Casio G-Shock Japan did put a lot of effort. However, even the factory made still didn't feature a permanent paint. As you guys can see over here, the paints are chipped off here and there as well, and I'm not sure if you guys could tell, we could actually like strip the paint out using your nail. Look at that, look at how easy it gonna came out. It looks like some sort of a white layer on top of a yellowish type of resin band, you know. But yeah, that's it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to swap the whole band and bezel into a different colorway. And while I'm doing all this, I'm going to talk about just this series in general, the background story, some of my thoughts and opinion on this model as well. And I also would like you to share your thoughts and opinion as well. Okay, first of all, with the background story of this series is that it was released in 2013. At that time, Casio G-Shock just beginning to celebrate their 30th anniversary, which is 5 years ago. And at that same very year, Casio G-Shock also released a Rangeman. Yep, our beloved Rangeman was only like 5 years old, released alongside with this piece, both of them together, and Casio G-Shock actually show of how similar this model is to the Rangeman, and one of it is the design of the hard case itself. A lug shape that look like so, which have a weak point over here. However, for this model, I haven't heard that the lug broke at all, so don't have to worry about that, since Casio actually make the whole piece to be more like a integrated part. They fit to each other the best. If you insert over here like an exterior part that's non-Casio made, the product itself won't gonna last that long. I mean, they are not integrated to be built together. Alright, for this piece, however, as you can see, I already removed 4 screws. Look at how big the screw is. There are no spring bar over here, just lock with these 4 screws, which is really thick and definitely really strong. Similar style of construction as their GW-94000 series Rangeman as well. And still, the watch band is still holding up well. Look at that. I could still wear this if I want to do so. And as I'm doing, I'm not sure if you guys even noticed, I'm currently wearing this GBA-800 series Casio G-Shock Bluetooth 800 series watch. I just got this and I just wear it right away. And you know what? I noticed some things that is plus and also some downside of this piece right away as soon as I put this on wrist. And yeah, I will share those in the unboxing of the video. And one of it is that the step counter over here. I haven't walked anywhere yet. I just leave the watch on the table and I wear this watch as I'm filming this video, and for some reason it's already tracked that I've made 30 steps, which is super weird because I didn't go anywhere at all. So this is some of the things that I need to take note as well. Casio G-Shock did acknowledge this miscalculation in the manual book, so it is totally fine, not a issues at all. Alright, so more review coming for this, but for now we're just gonna talk about this model over here. So I already removed the spring bars. For some reason it just popped out, so remove the spring bar over here, and also the buckle by Casio. Where's this Casio Thailand sign below it? Okay, now just pull the strap out like so, very easily. And one of the things that allow this watch band to stick into the body is due to this design of this back plate. They have this extended edge over there, just tiny parts, but it really helps out in holding the watch band into place even though you remove the screw. So it's very cool construction over there, really tough. And indeed this thing is very tough. It's made to last like over 10 years. Casio G-Shock actually claimed the battery could last 10 years old, and of course the watch itself could last even longer than that. Although there might be some issues here and there, some of them don't came out perfect from the factories. It's totally understandable, so just keep that in mind. If you look back on recent news, the Japan brand called the Xlarge did just announce that they're gonna be releasing a GD-X6900 collaboration that's featuring a Tiffany light colorway or light green colorway, which is totally reminds me of the Johnny cupcake model that was released, I believe, 3 years ago, which I already made an unboxing review video as well. So if you want to learn more, go check that video out as well. This new Xlarge came in a lighter color tone with a more plain pattern, not like those Johnny cupcake model. And yeah, it looks really good though, but I'm more like a dark color tone type of guy recently. For some reason, I don't know why, I'm tending to collecting or getting more G-Shock that's black in colorway. Just look at the one that I got at the back over here, and this one as well, dark green. So yeah, done with this white color. I already removed all the parts. You could check my other video where I show you guys how the interior looks like in there. And also one of the things that you guys could see at the top of the hard case, as we have this alpha gel built just glued on this hard case. So this is one of the big feature for this model, alpha gel on top there, and that's allowed this model to absorb a lot of impact when dropped on any surface. And also, I'm not sure if you guys could see, we have some code now up here. There is. So I believe this will be a nice indicator as well for you to tell if your G-Shock is real or fake. Check this one over here. We have a GD1 code on the hard case. I have no idea what that means there, but there is something to take note about as well for this model. Okay, let's proceed with a part that I'm gonna be customized today, which is this guy in red colorway. This is the solid red series GD-X6900 model, which I also made an unboxing review video like 3 years ago as well, if I'm not mistaken, during the early day, the first month that this model was released, if I'm not mistaken, in 2015 on January. I grabbed a bunch of this. If you check the unboxing review video, which is I'm not proud of, because at that time I didn't know much about G-Shock. I just grabbed them because they are very colorful, and they're indeed really colorful, and also still hype up colorway up to date. So this will be the colorway that I'm gonna custom over here. Instead of paint, I'm just gonna swap the whole piece, and for certain it will look good because I mean it is in red colorway. Obviously it's gonna look good. This guy over here is a generic release, GD-X6900FB. It's still in production, up to date. You could get this almost anywhere very easily, especially in Japan, obviously. So if I'm not mistaken, this 6900 model is one of the classic pieces aside from the Square 5000 series. So this is the first 6900 families, 4 colorway altogether, but this one features camouflage in yellow, one of the famous one. Of course, before that we did receive the 6600 series, which features similar style of watch band and bezel, actually just different watch face. So this is one of the iconic models as well. So that is why Casio G-Shock still keep releasing this up to date, aside from this guy over here. So no wonder they still haven't ended production yet. And this is just so like a new generation 6900 model. And you know what? If you look like recent release like this month or last month, Casio G-Shock also decided to release the iconic DW5700 series as well, which is also an iconic form, so like a combination between the square piece and also 6900 piece combine them together and they look like DW570 series, which is interesting. And I wonder if Casio G-Shock will be releasing another DW570 series version in a big case form or in a new generation form, which I don't know, it's gonna look good or what, but yeah, it's something to think about as well. Right now, let me put this bezel on here, which is very easy. Actually, if you don't know how to custom your G-Shock, just since it's made out of resin, it's really soft with that. Just add in there, and of course adjust the button a little bit, and it should fit very well. It's already start stopwatch. Go back to home time. That's that. And I could just put this strap in there like so. It's gonna hold up really well already. You don't need the screw, although you need that to support everything into place, to have those integrated toughness. I don't know if that the term isn't right, but anyway, you get the idea. This is how the watch looks like, solid red, and you know, it kind of reminds me of the Rising Red series from G-Shock 30th anniversary as well. There's coming gold and red, in this case silver and red. It's very cool, totally different from the solid red, because the original solid red series come with a resin, black buttons, black watch face, and also negative display as well. One of the issues that I always hear you guys complaining in the comment section in my Rangeman unboxing review video is that the Rangeman feature an LED light that is horrible, like not good at all, due to, if I'm not mistaken, when you turn on the light on your Rangeman G-Shock watch, the light was gonna glow from around this area over here, and the lightings aren't uniform at all, and a lot of people complains about that. But you compare the Rangeman to this, look at how uniform the lighting is. It is an LED light, and I am in bright daylight right now. You can still see of how bright the LED light on this model over here. You can see it glows from the sides over there, on all sides. Casio G-Shock are able to create an LED light that is very uniform, like the one they did on this model over here, but for some reason they didn't use the same type of technique on the building of the Rangeman, which is weird. They should focus more on high quality lighting or built on the Rangeman instead, because you know a lot of people are fan of those. If I'm not mistaken, same apply to the new release Rangeman as well, the GPS equipped Rangeman. The lighting also aren't as uniform as this guy over here, which is unfortunate. Regardless, it's still an awesome piece, but there's something to think about as well, just in case this things really bothers you. So that's why I'm gonna mention it over here. We're just done adding all the parts together in here. Let me wear this and just show you guys how this thing gonna feel like on your wrist. That is all I have to share right now. Go like this video if you found this video, the short video, just me talking about G-Shock watch in general, useful, informative, and entertaining as well for your future reference. Leave a like if it does though. And also, if you want to support this channel even more, I would really like you guys if you could go to my Patreon page and send me some donations. You're gonna get a lot of benefits. I'll be writing down a lot of points. I'm gonna update a lot on that Patreon page. If you became a patron, you're gonna have a lot of access to new information way earlier than everybody else. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and